What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video, and this is gonna be like an amalgamation of a few things. Okay, I've been noticing, for one, that there's a lot of different electoral vote counts depending on where you go. If you go to Google, uh, he barely made it, barely. If you go to other websites, he's at three something already. So we're just going to take a quick look at this, plus some really good news. If you're MAGA, if you're pro-justice, if you're pro-honesty and fairness, you're going to be happy with this news. Now, this is going to set off the actual, literal, real cult, which is leftists. And I'm sorry to say that, you do have leftists here and there that they realize, okay, we're going too OD on climate change. All right, we're going a little too hard on, whatever, making sex work legal. And then they pull it back a little bit. It's not the normal thing, but they do exist. Most leftists, I think, are crazy, and we're going to get into that. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'd love to have you be the newest member of the flock. The flock is for life. So come join us, guys. We'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. Now, the video, we're going to check it out first. It's really short, a minute 17 seconds. It's really short, so we should be good. And then I want to get to an article to show you just how racist, misogynist, and just bigoted Donald Trump is. And I'm being sarcastic AF because real racists don't date black women. They don't get awards from the NAACP. I mean, they don't become friends with Muhammad Ali or Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, But now that he's president, it's in vogue to hate him. So let's do that. Let's hate him. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. All right, check this out. Because when I say that this video is crazy and it's going to explode in people's heads, just watch.
We have some news about Special Counsel Jack Smith, this man right here.
That cuck.
Donald Trump said recently that he would fire Jack Smith, quote, within 2 seconds of taking office. Well, we found out that he may not have that opportunity. The reason is that the Department of Justice, where Jack Smith works, cannot prosecute a sitting president. Fox News.
Oh, man. The cult of the left, their heads are exploding right now. They're in Discord chats. They're on WhatsApp, Snapchat. They're on Instagram. They're on Twitter. They're on Facebook. They're on everything. And they are losing their minds. And they're planning right now. What do we do? What do we do? Check it out. It's glorious. And I bet you that for every one that you see, there's probably one other chat room or whatever that you don't see. It's absolutely crazy. Reddit is insane. I mean, just the internet is, there's a ton of leftist spaces. Because here's the thing. Typically, leftists are the people that really gatekeep from other, for people to enter their community. They're the ones that are like, okay, you got to think this way, you got to dress this way, you got to believe this, you got to vote this way, you got to eat this way, you got to do all these things and believe all this to be part of the community. If you walk just a little bit different, out of line, you are banished like some sort of heretic, like a leper, and they will literally eat you alive and replace you. That does not sound like the party of love, peace, tolerance, and hippie bullshit. It sounds like a big governmental machine that just wants power. And no one should ever have power if they want it. Because real power is a pain in the ass if you're a human being. See, some of these leftists, they say they're human, but they might as well be demons wearing meat suits. And I'm not even kidding with that. Because you have to wonder where a person's humanity is when they are so filled with hate that they can't accept anything good about a person. For example, and this might get me in trouble, supposedly Adolf Hitler was was a pretty good or above average artist, a painter. That's what I've heard. That's what I've read. Does the fact that he was a mass murdering fuckhead take away from the fact that he was an artist? A good artist? No. It just means that nobody gives a shit because he was a mass murdering fuckhead. The problem with Trump is that the left has said that he's Hitler. He hasn't executed anyone in his first term. He hasn't done anything to remotely fascist. These people do not know what the words mean. They try to change the definitions. And just please, for the love of everything, do not let them. We have let them. I have let them. Do not let them. Do not let them change the words' meaning. Do not let them change reality. Do not let them change what your eyes and your ears saw and heard. And dude, yes, January 6th sucked. However, were there feds involved in it? Yes. Is there a really good case for entrapment? Yes. What about all the evidence? Where is it? Oh, it's been incinerated by Liz Cheney. Why is that? That is sus as fuck. Why are the January 6th offenders, some of them, still locked up, still unable to do anything? Like these people are in Gitmo or something. Why? While literal murderers are free, you know, these freaking illegal immigrants are taking over hotels, and all that's fine. Because it's part of the leftist dogma. If you step out of line, if you say that illegal immigration is not good for the country and it might be bad for us and we need to kind of, you know, work on that issue, they will castrate you. They will make you apologize. Your apology won't mean shit. Then they will boot you and replace you. Because this is not a collective of like-minded people. This is a disease that has a hive mind. Okay? It's like something out of sci-fi. And am I kidding? Am I exaggerating a little bit? Yeah, I am. But I'm also sick of it. Just sick of it. I'm done. They're still talking shit. They're still perpetuating hoaxes. And you know what? It's not funny anymore because the guy has had multiple assassination attempts against him. And some of you are so disgustingly evil that you want his head to be popped off with a rifle shot from an assassin. Some of you are that loathsome that that's what you want. How can I possibly consider you a human being? I mean, I honestly, for me, I have a seriously tough time reconciling the fact that these people are supposedly human beings with feelings and humanity and principles and everything else like me and all my neighbors and everybody in my city and etc. etc. Now don't get me wrong, sociopathy, they exist. Psychopaths and sociopaths, they exist. And before anybody tells me, yeah, some people say it's the same thing, whatever. Some people say that psychopath's an outdated term, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. These people have zero conscience, zero ability to relate to any other living human being. Some of them are sadistic. Some of them are sick. Some of them will literally troll you, and they will troll you with anything and everything they got. They'll dox you. They'll try to cancel you, make you lose your job, make you just unable to live. And let me ask you guys something. If you are unable to live because you don't have a job, what do you think happens? If you survive, if your existence is horrible. The woke mind virus, as described and labeled by Elon Musk, the leftist disease, has already taken people's lives. It has. Objectively. That video game designer that asked out a co-worker, and then later on she said that he did all these horrible things and he got booted, and then he got freaking he lost everything. He ended up killing himself. What about that poor bastard? Nothing. Who cares, right? And I don't even remember his name because it wasn't a common name. It wasn't Anita Sarkeesian that did that, was it? Was it her? I don't remember. All right, anyways, let's get back to the video.
News is told that Jack Smith will be gone from his post as special counsel, meaning the cases will be gone before Trump takes the oath of office.
Get fucked. Go pound sand. I hope you enjoyed it while it lasted. Please play again so that we can see who the traitorous, disgusting, sadistic, seditious fucking failures of humanity. Out yourselves. Please, by all means. Go crazy on Twitter. Go crazy on Instagram. Lose your ever-loving mind. Because all that shit is laughing gas for people like us. People that are normal. Don't get me wrong. Some of us normal folk feel bad for you, and we end up going, man, they're not well. They need help. And I'm past that. I sometimes do feel bad. But after today in Twitter, dude, Twitter was like an atomic wasteland today. It was disgusting.
At noon on January 20th. This is the documents case, though that was dropped already by Judge Eileen Cannon back over the summer, and it's on appeal, but also this case for Trump's alleged efforts to try to overturn the 2020 election. So given the fact DOJ policy says you cannot prosecute a sitting president, expect Jack Smith cases to be done. The last case, and I'll end on this, is that Atlanta case that deals with the 2020 elections. That's a local Georgia case. We've seen over the last year how that has played out with.
That's the two lovebirds, Fannie Willis and what is it, Ethan Wade or Nathan Wade, something like that. And they lied on the stand and nothing happened to them. They're Democrats. They basically, if what is being reported is true, Fannie Willis embezzled tons of money, hired Nathan Wade because of her romantic connection, nepotism, and honestly, it sucks, but I understand it. And come on. A lot of people get buddies their job or your girlfriend your job, But the problem here is that this isn't about justice at this point. It became about hooking up your boyfriend with government funds and then living an exorbitant lifestyle. I mean, just insane lifestyle. Just super extravagant, dude. Vacations, and that they paid cash. Broke. Who pays cash for thousands of dollars in airfare? Who does that? That's not normal. If I have 10 grand in the bank, and I go to the bank and to the teller and I go, hey, I want $1,000. She'll give me $1,000, but it's not going to be, quick. Probably take 10 minutes or whatever, at least. And I'm in a small city where there's, usually more tellers than customers. Unless it's busy. When it gets busy, it's different. But, it's a small town. I got one chase. And I love it, dude. I mean, the hustle and bustle of the city is no more. But yeah, so Fannie Willis, you deserve to be prosecuted. Nathan Wade, you deserve to be prosecuted, but only because you took advantage of a good deal. And the both of you would never have gotten caught if you wouldn't have gone so OD on it. You guys have spent almost $1 million together in the span of like a year and a half. You guys went crazy. It's like the Asheville mayor and shit. Fuck. I'm sorry, you guys. Today's been crazy.
How that has played out with Fani Willis, Nathan
Fani.
Wade, that has many problems, many different delays. So the bottom line for my story to all of you right now, Donald Trump's legal problems have essentially all gone away.
Oh no! I raised the volume for somebody said that the volume sucks, and plus I want to hear it again. It's kind of a victory lap. It's kind of a victory lap. Bro, when your team has been called Nazis over and over and over again, bro, think about what a Nazi is, dude. The Nazis literally murdered millions of people, subjected poor children to disgusting experiments. I mean, it's disgusting. How can you call people Nazis so easily? I mean, it really is kind of an insult and a disrespect to the poor people that suffered in real concentration camps and the poor people that fought in the real World War II that really took a lot of, young people out of America and France, well, eventually, and England and Russia. Which is crazy because Russia was crazy. So let's hear it one more time because I want to hear it one more time again. Ah, man, you leftists are having a great day today.
Donald Trump's legal problems have essentially all gone away since he won last night. Harris.
Oh, man. All right, so. All right, so here I wanted you guys to check this out, and I don't need headset for this. Check this out. So what we got here is they're saying, and this is the Epoch Times conservative, conservative newspaper. We've got in the Electoral College, they are saying that Trump's got 295 and Harris has got 226. I'm sure that they haven't called Arizona and they have not called Nevada, although Nevada is 91.31% counted for, and it's +4 for Trump in Nevada. So it's going to be really, really difficult for Harris to make up that gap. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of leftists are telling everyone right now, well, she's not going to win the popular vote. She's not going to win the popular vote. I mean, if you feel like wasting your time with a leftist, you can tell them, dude, Nevada is almost done. She's 4% under. You just got drummed. I mean, just completely. The Republicans just maxed out on all of you leftists. And instead of saying, oh, they're assholes, oh, they're, now our country's gone, oh, no, what you should be doing is you should be organizing and planning on how to change your entire party from the inside out, from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. I mean, every which way you need to change your party's values because they don't align with America anymore. This was a judgment. This was a statement from regular people, including blacks and Hispanics like me, and Native Americans, and Asians, and Jewish people, and anybody you can think of. This right here was all of us, a coalition, telling you, number one, Donald Trump has the most amazing team ever assembled in politics. Huge names. Each one of them could be a candidate for president. And I hope that they do become candidates, for president and win so that we have like 20 or 40 years of conservative leadership. So that maybe we can get this fucking country back in, track. We were amazing in the 50s. But then, all of a sudden, we started listening to hippie bullshit in the 60s and 70s. And where'd that get us? Here. Completely fucked. Anyways, so we do have the conservatives, the Republicans, have an advantage right now of 53 to 45 in the Senate. So they're up by 8 right now. There's 2 more that need to be called. 2 more events that need to be called. And the House, it's right now 210 Republicans, and Democrats have 199. And it says that there's 26 seats left to be called. If even 15, 20, or 15, 20 of those seats went to Donald Trump, if they went red, excuse me, it's going to be a bad day for Democrats. As it is, chances are that the Republican Party will have the supermajority. They will have the House, the Senate, the presidency, and as you know right now, something that makes leftists and liberals, they call themselves liberals, they're not liberals, but leftists and liberals really cry the mostly conservative Supreme Court, which hopefully Donald Trump can get more, conservative justices on the Supreme Court. That would be amazing. The crying, oh my gosh. Oh man, I can only get so excited. Please, I'm an old man. Now, let's go to the creme de la creme, the main event. Check this out. Donald Trump is such a freaking misogynist that he announces his chief of staff, and wouldn't you know it, the stupid misogynist picked a woman. See how stupid that is? See how when a man literally dates black women, what are the chances that he's a racist? And what he's doing? He's being next to someone that he loathes and hates and finds disgusting and whatever else, and he's dating this woman for appearances. Bro, stop it. Just stop it. Seriously. Stop it. The more you claim racism and bigotry, the more retarded you look. And I'm sorry I use that word. Well, I'm not, but you guys deserve it. Alright, anyways. So, the new chief of staff is going to be Susan Wiles. Okay? She is the Donald Trump 2024 campaign manager. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever heard of her. But she will be making history. She's going to be the first woman ever to be a presidential chief of staff. President-elect Donald Trump has announced that Susan Wiles, his 2024 presidential campaign manager, will serve as White House chief of staff in the Trump administration. Susan Wiles just helped me achieve one of the greatest political victories in American history and was an integral part of both my 2016 and my 2020 successful campaigns. Trump said in a November 7th statement, "It is a well-deserved honor to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in the United States history. I have no doubt that she will make our country proud." Does that sound like a racist, fascist dictator to you? And I know what some of you are going to say. Yes, it does. And some of you are going to say, oh, no, it doesn't, but he's going to change. I know it because, I'm psychic. Dude, while you're at it, give me the numbers to the Powerball because I would like to upgrade the Nest. The Nest needs more TVs. We need like a surround sound speaker in here. Maybe get rid of all that anime and I don't know, maybe nah. But we need more TVs. I just don't know where to put them. Are TVs on ceilings a thing? Dude, come on, bro. Wiles, daughter of the late NFL broadcaster Pat Summerall and a veteran Florida political strategist, is one of Trump's most enduring advisors. After playing a key role in securing Florida for Trump in 2020, she effectively acted as his chief of staff during his post-presidency and led his campaign throughout the entire 2024 race for the White House. Now, I don't know her, and I'm not gonna pretend with you guys ever. I don't know her, but from the sounds of it, she sounds like a powerful woman, a woman that is strong, like Nancy Pelosi, you know, just not corrupted by the dark side of the force. On election night, Trump acknowledged Wiles in his victory speech, though she chose not to address the crowd at the Palm Beach Convention Center, instead passing the microphone to co-campaign manager Chris LaCivita, I think. Several allies of the president-elect have publicly backed Wiles for a key role in the upcoming Trump administration. Susie Wiles ran Trump's best campaign of the three, and it wasn't particularly close, Turning Point USA CEO Charlie Kirk wrote in a post on X. She's disciplined, she's smart, and she doesn't seek the limelight. She would make an incredible chief of staff. The president and America would be well served with Susie in that key role. Mark Miller, former chief of staff for South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, said in a post on X that Trump's supporters should know Wiles was there working behind the scenes when basically no one else was supporting him in late 2022. What she has done is objectively remarkable. Very cool, very cool. In announcing Wiles for the position, Trump described her as tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. Susie will continue to work tirelessly to make America great again, Trump said. You know, all this is basically frosting. So, there you have it, guys. I don't know how you guys are going to feel, but them's the breaks. Dude, honestly, look, no joking aside, me not trolling, me not being, not having any type of shot in fraud at all. I understand how leftists must feel right now. They must feel powerless. They must feel defeated, winded, whatever. I think that I understand because that is the way that MAGA felt. We felt cheated, and then you guys just gaslighted us and told us that the 2020 election was immaculate, that there was literally nothing weird about it, and that just makes everything weirder. Okay? Now I'll tell you this right now, in the spirit of fairness and putting everything on the table, and again, not trying to troll, not trying to be sadistic, just trying to basically show you that yes, I am a conservative, and obviously I have a conservative bias, but I do try to be as objective as possible. I am aware of my conservative bias, and I try to check it all the time. I'm not perfect. I'm not sinless. I try. That's the best I can promise you guys. And that I'll never lie to you guys. I know that some people have said that. Somebody I really respected that said that recently came out with a drug problem, But whatever. That's why I feel kind of weird saying it. But you guys need to know. You lost. Just go about it intelligently. Do get together. Don't plan any shady shit. And re-strategize. Turn the Democrat Party into something that is more reasonable. Something that's more relatable to most of the Americans, in the country. And then you'll have a shot in 4 years, or maybe even 2 if you can do it quickly. But the crying, the hoaxes that you guys keep yelling about, the dirt, mud that you're slinging, all that nasty shit that you guys are doing, ain't gonna work, guys. Really not gonna work. Anyways, Flock Bam, that is the last video for today. This will be it. You know what it is, man. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Just, before you go, would appreciate any type of subscription, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Really helps the channel out, helps me out, and like I always tell you guys, gives me a little shot of dopamine to keep going. Anyways, love you guys. As always, stay safe and stay based.